Good day everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to set up your Axie Champions for battles, because it's very important to understand that the power of your Axie Champions is necessary in order for you to win every battle in the arena. Alright, so I'm going to click the team icon at the bottom of the screen. So here, you're going to find different Axie Champions. So you have to consider the ones with the highest attack powers. The attack power is the red number that you can see below the stars. And the higher the stars, the stronger the Axie Champion is. So you better choose the ones with the highest attack power and the one with the most stars. So I already have a default champion here because you need to have at least one. You cannot remove all the champions. I'm going to choose this one. Click the Axie champion that you want, equip it, okay. Now that you have placed all the Axie champions, it's time to equip your champions with the Axies that you need. Okay, so in the Axie tab, you will find the different Axies that you have in your account. There are also free Axies that are given once when you started the game. Also, you have to consider the Axies with the highest attack power so that the Axie champions can give a stronger attack. Now, with regards to the kind of Axies that you can equip, we have to remember the shape of the head of the Axie Champions. Axie Champions with circular heads like this one, and this one are for reptile, dusk, and plant. So since my strongest dusk and reptile are these, so I'm going to equip them first. Okay, click the Axie that you want, then click the equip, and then click on the Axie champion that you want. So since this is the strongest dusk in the group, I will place it also in the strongest Axie champion. Next is I'm going to select a reptile, the one with the second to the highest attack power. Then the best way to win in the arena is to equip different classes of Axies in your champions, because once you equip a champion with two Axies of the same class, then you will have a power stone in the battle that will not execute an attack. So be sure to avoid as much as possible having Axies of the same class. So since I already have a dusk, a reptile, so I need a plant. Next, the square head champion like this, that is for the bug, beast, and mech. And this is my highest bug, so I'm going to equip this one. And the triangle head champion, a triangle head like that, that is for bird, aqua, and dawn. Since I have two birds with the same attack power and one aqua with 174 attack power, I just prefer an aqua because I like blue more than pink. Okay, so the colors of the stones that will appear on the battles will depend on the kind of Axies that you equip in your champions. Red stones for bug, blue-green for dusk, light blue for aqua, green for plant, and purple for reptile. Okay, now that I have already set up my Axie Champions. So next is to check the batteries of the Axie Champions. You have to remember also that in battles, the battery of the Axie Champion is important. So if a champion will have 0 battery, you cannot fight in the arena. So in my lineup, I have one Axie Champion that has 0 battery. Okay, this one. So I have to charge it first before I can enter the arena. So to charge your Axie Champion, you have to click that Axie Champion that has 0 battery and click the info, and then click the battery icon at the upper right side of the picture of this Axie Champion. You can see that there's a free one. That means I have one free recharge. So every day after reset, you can have 5 free recharges. So be sure to use them wisely, and my advice is for you to wait for the battery of your champions to be 0 before you recharge it. Otherwise, it will be a waste. Okay, I will click the free. After watching and after exiting the ad, you will see that the battery of your, or the energy of your Axie Champion is already full. So the maximum is 15/15. Now that it is fully charged and the other Axie Champions are also not really fully charged but they have enough energies to fight, then that means I can proceed to the arena. Okay, click the home. Then you will find that in the mission there is a red dot. Let me click that first and then click the daily because there's a red dot there. Then so I have a mission that I have accomplished. That's because I have completed the requirement, and that is to fully recharge 5 Axie Champions. Okay, let me claim that. Now I have a free fragment. So these fragments are used for summoning Axie Champions. You need 100 pieces of this one so you can summon a new Axie Champion. You can find that in the My Bag. Okay, on the right side of the screen you will see a My Bag. It's brown. When you click that, then you will see capsule pieces or fragments. So the bronze is 49, my silver is 99, and my gold is 25. So once I reach 100 pieces of these capsule pieces, then I can summon, and I can get one free Axie Champion. And also there are other items that you can see in your bag that will be important for you to improve your team power, and we'll discuss that later in the next video. So for now, let's go back to the league. Okay, I still have 3 tickets to enter the arena, so you need to have at least 1 to enter. Once you get 0, you cannot enter the Champions League. You have to wait for the cooldown. So far my ranking is 297, so I'm not that far from reaching the rank 100. I still have 3 days left, and I hope I can make it to the top 100 by the end of this season 1. If you would like to fight in the arena, then click ready. And then you have to choose the team that you want. So in the, if you see the ready battle name or letters, below that you will see team preset. So you have 1, 2, 3, and then a defense. So the team 1 is the team that you have set in the number 1. Team 2 is the another team that you have set for that number, and team 3 is another one, while the defense team, this is the team that you set up who will compete with the other players when they challenge your team. Okay, since I believe that my defense team is the strongest, so I choose my defense team and I'll click start. Okay, looking at the power of my enemy or my opponent, it's 9,554 while mine is 8,461. So it's very obvious that my opponent is far stronger than my team, but there is a technique or strategy to win this battle despite the great difference in the attack power of your team. Okay, so watch carefully as I compete in this team. Okay, analyzing first the classes of the enemy. The enemy has plant, reptile, bug, aqua, and beast. So there are two classes against my reptile, plant, and dusk because he has bug and beast. He also has plant and reptile against my aqua. Then there is one aqua team that can be used against my bug. So I think it's a match, but again, it's very important to understand also that the skill of your enemy will help you understand how you're going to strategize your battle. So looking at the arms of the robots or the Axie Champions of the enemy, the first one, okay, the reptile has this kind of arms. This has an attack skill, while the second one, the plant, it's a circular arm, looks like a shield. So this one is a healer type Axie Champion. I can use that to grind my skills before I execute the attack. While the other three Axie Champions are also attack type Axie Champions. So you have to remember that you should not trigger their skill attacks so that they cannot execute a powerful attack against your team. Otherwise, you will lose easily. So the technique here, even if your opponent is very strong, you have to grind first the skill. So you can execute minimal attacks for every Axie, or you may focus on the healer type Axie Champion and wait for your skill to be fully charged. Then you can execute attack against the attack type Axie Champions that's opposite or that is lower against the Axie type that you're going to use. Okay, for example, I'm going to use my bug and dust combination, so hopefully it will not trigger a skill. So I'll focus on the one with the weakest, I think this one. Okay, oh my gulay, that's too much attack. It will trigger a skill. So every time your opponent receives damage, the skill gauge will increase. Again, as much as possible, avoid too much attacks, but it's okay since it's not that strong. I have three classes that's in advantage to this aquatic type Axie Champion. Now that my reptile and my bug's skill are about to be full, so I'll focus on them. I'll grind again my skill on this aquatic Axie. Now it's full. I'm going to execute skill against the reptile because my bug has a great advantage in terms of damage against this one. Okay, that's 1000 plus damage, and the opponent's HP is a bit lower. Now I'll attack the reptile using plant and bug combination, and there are three. Hopefully it will not fail. Okay, good. One more hit and the skill gauge will be full, so I will not attack that anymore. I'll switch target. I'll attack this one using the reptile because reptile has great advantage against aquatic types. So you see the enemy's HP is now 100 plus only. So I can eliminate this very quickly with one attack. Okay, so enemies down to 4 Axie Champions. Next, I'm going to attack the bug using my Aqua. Okay, so I have to change target because it's about to get full. I have to avoid the trigger of the skill attack. Okay, I'll use bug. Okay, next. I think I'm gonna use the special stones, so I have to click the grinder. I call this Axie type a grinder because even if its gauge becomes full, it cannot damage my Axie Champions. So regardless of how many hits he will receive, he'll just receive the same skill points, and he will heal, but it's not much. So now I have 3 Axie Champions ready to execute attack. I'm going to attack the bug. Okay, so skill spamming. Now it can be eliminated with one last hit. Okay, I think I'm going to use this one. Okay, now I have my reptile to attack. I'll eliminate this one. Okay, it's only 400, but I don't want to take the risk of attacking that again because it might not get killed and it will execute a strong attack. So I'll switch to the grinder. Okay, now that my Dusk is ready to attack, I'll attack this one. The Turbo Smash has an additional debuff which is power down. This Axie Champions attack will deal lower damage for 2 turns only. Even if its skill will be triggered, its damage will not be strong enough. See, it's only 1100, but if there's no debuff, surely my reptile champion will be defeated. Okay, grinder, to the grinder. Alright, he heals the reptile, but I'll eliminate the reptile now. Alright, I grind again. Oh, maybe I can have this one. My aquatic Axie Champion is about to be defeated, so I hope the AI will not attack it. Grinder. Alright, skill gauge is full. Okay, he did not attack my Aqua. The Aqua will deal much damage, and it killed the Beast Axie Champion. So it's only 1 against 5, and it's a sure win because it cannot deal much damage. It will just heal itself with a lower amount. And the last execution will be Bug, and it's a sure win. Okay, rank 287. Looking at the battle log, here you will find the battles that you have. So in my battle with DOS, I won, but I have other defeats. These are the teams that challenged my team, and I got defeated how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my team got defeated 6 times. That's why my rank went down to 287. So that's the problem with these battles. You are not in control if other teams will challenge your team. I still have 3 energies, but I want to end this video now. So I hope you learned a lot from today's video on how to set up your Axie Champions. You have to remember the energy levels. If it gets 0, you have to recharge it first, and you have to consider the number of stars and the attack power that you're going to prioritize in choosing your lineup. And also the same with the Axie types that you're going to use. Avoid Axie type of the same class, like 2 bugs or 3 bugs. You have to use a variety to avoid having a power stone in game that cannot help execute your attacks. Okay, thank you for watching. In my next video, I'm going to show you how to fuse Axie Champions and benefits you can gain from the fusing of Axie Champions. And okay, happy gaming everyone, and let's enjoy the battle. Let's win, and hope that we'll make it to the top. Goodbye, take care.